Hey everybody, this is Ken Harrington from Paychex here at the Learning and Development Center. And today we are going to provide you with a golden opportunity. We are going to talk about the hidden advantages of a 401k plan for small businesses. Right now, I have to do my perfunctory legal duty, and that is tell you that the information we're going to provide today is for informational purposes only. If you require legal or accounting advice or any other professional assistance, always consult your attorney, an accountant, or some other professional advisor. Now it's my pleasure to introduce to you our two subject matter experts today. First of all, Joe Pendel. Joe is a product marketing manager for retirement services here at Paychex, and Joe has been with Paychex for about 4.5 years, but has 20 years of experience in this field. And TJ Hoopert, who is a sales learning instructor here at Paychex, and TJ has 15 years of experience here at Paychex. So we caught a break today. You, myself, that we have 35 years of experience working for us. Joe, welcome, and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Ken.
And TJ, thank you again for being here and offering your information and your advice.
No problem. Excited to be a part of it.
So let's get right to it. What keeps small business owners up at night?
That's a good question, Ken. In my experience working with small businesses, and we hear the same feedback from our sales reps across the country, it basically boils down to three things: taxes, their future, and recruiting and retaining employees. So let's talk about taxes for a second. Small business owners pour their blood, sweat, and tears into their business, and they want to keep as much of that hard-earned money as possible. So they're always looking for smart ways to save on taxes. Their financial future, how are they going to manage and grow their business and reach the point where they have the ability to retire with dignity? And they're also concerned with recruiting and retaining employees. As they're managing and growing their business, owners can't do it alone, so they depend on recruiting top talent and retaining those key employees. So what they want to do is they want to attract them, and then they have to figure out how to keep them.
All right, let's flip it. What's keeping their employees up at night?
So they have similar concerns, especially around finances and their future. They worry about things like debt, unforeseen medical expenses, and how they're going to afford to retire, especially these days if they have a large amount of student loans outstanding for themselves or their children.
On a national level, how do people do in regard to saving for retirement?
Well, quite frankly, not great. A study by the National Institute on Retirement Security indicated that we're in a savings crisis. Americans just aren't good savers, especially for their future. For example, the median retirement account balance for working age households is $3,000. And when you talk about households that are near retirement age, that's $12,000. So that means that the average American 66-year-old retiree today needs to find a way to live on $12,000 in savings, along with Social Security payments, but they need to have that last for 15, 20, 30 years. Experts say we should plan to have 80% of our salary to maintain our lifestyle in our retirement years. So clearly, if you do the math, most are not saving enough.
How does it affect today's workforce, and what's the impact on employers?
Unfortunately, business owners and employees don't leave their worries at home. They take them to work, and this has a major effect on their productivity.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot. What's the solution?
So one way to address these concerns, and it's a benefit that can help the business, the owner himself, and the employees, is establishing a 401k plan.
All right, we've got the what. Now give us the how.
So after a business establishes a 401k plan, the employees have an automated, easy way to put money away for their future. Plus, features like employer matching contributions and loans can make these plans even more valuable. It can help employers by allowing them to start putting more money away for their own retirement. So not only for their business, but they can start saving for themselves. It also helps attract and retain employees, and gain tax benefits that they might not be aware of. But Ken, I want to emphasize this. A 401k plan is great for any size business, large or small.
So why don't small businesses and employees take advantage of a 401k?
There's several reasons, and many are listed right on this slide. The fact is, there are misperceptions, such as they're too small, the plan is too expensive, their employees won't be interested, their business is their retirement, they're overly complicated, it's the same as an IRA. And quite frankly, these are all misperceptions.
So given that, what's the real deal?
Let's look at some of these a little closer. For instance, my business is too small. We hear this a lot. As I mentioned, any size business can have a 401k. In fact, we have owner-only plans. As a record keeper with over 80,000 plans, most of the plans that Paychex administers are from companies that are less than 10 employees. Another misconception is that they're too expensive. There are costs that are involved in the administration of a plan, but the tax advantages help minimize these costs. In addition, there's a tax credit for starting a new plan. A business can get $500 for the first 3 years or $1,500 as a tax credit just for starting a new plan. Here's another one, employees aren't interested. And that's quite the opposite. Right behind health benefits, 401k plans are the most sought after employee benefit. Studies have shown that 94% of small business owners who offer a 401k plan say it drives recruitment and retention. We hear this one a lot. My business is my retirement plan. And what we say about that is it's risky to put all your eggs in one basket. A 401k plan is a great addition to someone's overall future plans. If you think about it, market conditions can change or your personal situation can change. You know, for example, 20 years ago, we had many successful video stores and record stores, but nowadays that market is obsolete. So markets can change, a lot of things can change. Another one we hear is they're too complicated. There are responsibilities associated with running a plan, but that doesn't mean you as a business owner have to do it all yourself. For example, Paychex has become a leading provider by automating so many of the aspects of a plan through payroll integration.
All right, so speaking of a little complex, IRA, 401k, what's the difference?
So an IRA is a good option, but let's be clear that it's not as robust as a 401k plan. For example, with a 401k plan, you can put more money away each year, $18,500 compared to $12,500. Also, you have the option of both pre-tax and post-tax or Roth contributions with a 401k plan. There's higher contribution limits for catch-ups. So for the traditional 401k plan, it's $6,000 compared to the simple IRA, which is only $3,000. And there's more options for employer match contributions investing, as well as loans and compatibility with profit sharing plans as well.